Maybe you should pull the fucking trigger.
Pull the trigger. Ain't nobody gonna do for you.
Hey, what's up guys? TeamDemise Andy here, and today we're going to be doing my favorite main characters in anime, but honestly this video is just really about, I want to know who the best main characters in anime are, and since I haven't seen all of the anime in the world, I want to know what you guys think. Tell me who your favorite main characters are. And now there's a few of these on the list that are going to be a bit weird because the main character is one person, but you can obviously tell the main protagonist is someone else, such as Lucy. She is confirmed the main character of Fairy Tail, but we all know we come to see Natsu's story. So it's a little bit weird, but we'll discuss it as we go. Anyway, like I said, this video is in honor of, I want to know who the best main characters in anime are, so I would like you all to tell me that in the comments down below. And without further ado, we're gonna drop into this top 20 favorite main characters in anime list. And I did make this list pretty quickly, so I might have forgot a few people, and I might have to revamp this video in the future. But yeah, this is a solid list I feel like for right now. So let's go ahead and get into it. So for number 20, we have Eren Yeager, and while Eren is not one of my favorite anime characters, so to speak, he is a decent, solid main character in my opinion. I feel like at number 20, he's fine to set, but there was a few people I had to bump off of this list to make it a 20 for him, and I'm not sure if I feel confident with it because I'm not a huge fan of Eren. Moving on to another character that I'm not 100% behind, we have Light Yagami. Now, Light is from Death Note, if you don't know, and I've got a weird relationship. I loved him in the beginning, but as he slowly started slipping more and more into craziness, I kind of lost touch with him and became more infatuated with L, like a lot of people probably did. But he's just one of those characters that you kind of have to like to fully get the story, because spoiler alert, once L dies, the story kind of goes to shit. So if you don't like Light, then you really have nothing in for it. Anyway, though, that's why he drops at number 19 on the list. Coming in at number 18, we have Yu from Seraph the End, or Awari no Seraph. Yu is a character that I really resonated with to an extent. I didn't really like him at first, but I loved his character after they started to get into the deep emotional stuff, and I really cannot wait for the rest of this series to come out because it's amazing. Moving on though to number 17, we have Kirito from Sword Art Online and Gun Gale. Kirito, I wouldn't have liked him if I would have watched Sword Art Online later. It was my second or third anime I watched, so I really fell in love with his character. But he would not be on this list if I would have watched Sword Art later on down the road in my career of anime. But moving on to number 16, we have Sora and Shiro. Now this is where it gets confusing. Who is the main character here? Technically, it should be Sora, I think, maybe. But Shiro is also, I don't know, they're both on an adventure. But I love No Game No Life. It was a really cool series, and I thought it had a lot of cool twists and turns. I didn't really resonate with the characters that well, though. But moving on, we have Naruto. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this coming up here in a minute, but Naruto, I hated Naruto. I did not like his character at all until Shippuden. I don't really resonate with the balls to the wall heroes that just try to go out and do whatever they can to, save people, be a hero. Which is exactly why Luffy falls in number 14, because he's the exact same way. I much prefer Zoro over Luffy, but Luffy still is a very dynamic, cool character. That's why he does place on this list, and I'm 700 or 600, maybe 700 episodes into One Piece, so he has to be on this list, or I wouldn't keep watching One Piece. But this is where I'm going to get the hate. Number 13 is Boruto. Yeah, I like Boruto's character more than I like Naruto. I'm sorry. I I'm gonna get so much hate. If anybody even watches this video, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, he's such a much more dynamic character, and I like him a lot more. Moving on, though, we have another one that's fucked up. Meliodas and Elizabeth. It's technically Elizabeth's journey, but Meliodas is the badass. So, I guess, you know, Bronze and Beauty, I don't know who the main character is. Either way, they place on this list more Meliodas than Elizabeth. But then we have Tai from Digimon, and I had Pokemon, I had Ash, I had Yugi, and Tai. Tai was the only one who made this list because I love Tai's character. From the very first moment I seen Tai in Digimon when I was really young to watching Digimon Try here recently, I love Tai. He's a hell of a character. He's a hell of a main character in that fact. But moving on, we have Inuyasha and Kagome. Yet again, technically Kagome is the main character because it's her story and her journey. But Inuyasha is the name of the series, and he's the main protagonist who we all come back to see. It's fucked up. I'm sorry. It's just one of those things. I love both of these characters, but I like Inuyasha more because he's the badass. Unfortunately, not at number 15, we have Jugo from Nanbaka, and wow, when I first started this anime, I thought I was gonna hate it. I really just wanted to watch it because I was bored, and it was a quick one, but I honestly fell in love with these characters. Uno is my favorite, but Jugo is a close second or third. I'm not positive on how I want to rank them, but that's why he makes the list. And then another fucked up situation, we have Tatsumi and Akami. Akami Ga Kill is the name of the show. Akami is kind of the main character, but the story is about Tatsumi's... I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. Like, yet again, I love both of these characters. Tatsumi not as much as Akami, but still. And we have another situation. Ciel or Sebastian, who is the main character? It's the story about Ciel's revenge and Sebastian's lust to get Ciel's soul. Who is the main character here? Sebastian's the badass, Ciel's the mastermind. We have to split this. Yet again, I love both these characters, even though Girl is better than both. But how do you split it at all? I went on a little bit of a rant there, but anyway, number 6 is Masadao or Satan from your local McDonald's store. He's a hell of a character. He's hilarious, and apparently he's a badass. So I mean, he's got a place on this list. Plus, it was one of the first animes I watched, so I really did enjoy it a lot, and that's why he's here. And now we get to that example I was talking about earlier. Coming in at number 5, we have Lucy or Natsu. Now, this one's a little bit different than the rest, because I actually really like both of these characters. Lucy's, magic, her celestial spirit magic, is my favorite magic in... second favorite. Rune magic is my favorite in Fairy Tail. But it's my second favorite magic, but yet Natsu is kind of the guy we all want to see win. Like, half the community bitches about Lucy all the time. So it's just like one of those things, you know? I really like both of the characters. That's why it is placed so high on the list. But yet again, I mean... what can you do? It's confirmed Lucy main character, but Natsu's the person we come back to watch. Jumping down to the top 4, we have Yato God from Noragami. Noragami is a series that me and Alex both really, really love. And, oh God, Yato is one of the prime examples of best main character. I feel like if everybody made a top 20 who has seen Noragami, they would definitely be on the list. But I have bias because Blue Exorcist or Ano Exorcist was the first anime I'd ever seen, and Ren holds a dear spot in my heart. I love Ren's character. He was the first anime I ever watched, so he has to be up here somewhere, you know. Ren is one of those characters that you want to see succeed, and in the end, you know, he goes for it, and he's not the brightest, but that's what Yukio's for. But Ren is still a hell of a character, and I really do love him. and it's from the first anime, so I am biased as fuck. Sorry, guys. Coming in at number 2, though, is something I am not ashamed of having on this list. It's the main characters from Toreador. Is it Ryuji in his quest to find love or find someone who actually tolerates him because of his face? Or is it Taiga, the lovable little fierce cat trying to come out of her shell? Either way, I don't give a fuck. I love both of them, and if you don't like Toreador, you can just fucking leave now. I'm joking. Toreador is a hell of an anime, though. You should really check it out if you haven't already. There's just one set of main characters that I honestly love more, though. The only problem is it's a 3-way, so we might have to do a little bit of math on this last one. Samurai Champloo. Yeah, believe it or not, this is my favorite core. But who is the main character? Is it Fu? The girl who's longing to have her journey? Is it Mugen, the lone samurai who, frankly, is a badass? Or Jin, the classy samurai who also has his own purpose? I feel like it's probably Fu, honestly. I didn't look it up, but it's probably confirmed Fu. But either way, it's just like Natsu, it's just like Meliodas, it's just like Inuyasha. You come back for Mugen and Jin. That's what you come back for. You don't come back to see Fu run around the world getting raped. You don't see that, because that's what... it'll happen in this anime. Bitches get raped in this shit. But yeah, I mean, I love Fu's character design. I love her personality. I love Mugen's personality. His design, I feel like, is a bit basic, but it fits his character really well. And I absolutely adore Jin's character all around. No matter who's the character, they would still be number 1 or 2. If Fu is the main character confirmed, maybe Taiga and Ryuji would beat him, maybe. If it was Mugen, maybe. Jin, you know, I put them together as a collective, though. Anyway, guys, this was just my list, though. The whole goal of this video is I want to know who you all think are the best main characters in anime. And please, don't give me too much shit for liking Boruto more than Naruto. It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. I'm just kidding. Anyway, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.